Hi, welcome to Kawatso. Learn anything in less than rupees 500 per month.
How many of you have not completed basic Java programming? This course requires at least basic knowledge of Java. Without that, I don't think you are going to enjoy this course.
I know basics of Java, but I'm not that kind of expert.
You don't need to be an expert. Basic Java is enough for this course. But remember, do practice after each session to retain concepts for a longer period of time.
Sure, I will.
Okay, cool then. This course is all about how we can use Apache POI library to read and write Microsoft Excel files from our Java programs. But before I start, I want to understand what you guys think about this library. So I am going to ask some questions. Please try to answer them. Right or wrong doesn't matter, but at least try it. So let's start with the most basic question. What's the main use of POI?
To read MS Excel file using Java programs.
Anything else?
Read and write both using Java programs.
Okay, but why we need to read and write Excel files using Java programs? We can easily do the reading and writing manually.
Yeah, we can do that manually, but if our data is stored in MS Excel file, how can we access that programmatically? The main requirement is to access data stored in Excel file.
That's a good point. So we can write POI is a library which is used to access and save data from two Excel files through Java programs. Is it correct?
Yes, correct.
No, it's not entirely correct. Let me explain it more clearly. POI is a package which provides different jar files to read different MS Office documents like MS Office and PowerPoint. But in this course, we will learn how to read and write Excel file only. Okay, the next question is, what are the different important use cases where we require programmatic reading and writing of MS Excel? Let me write this question first. Use cases of POI.
I can remember, my banking website is providing my bank statements in Excel format. They must be using API like this.
Okay, one use case is to provide data in Excel format to users. Anything else?
In automation testing, I have seen people are using this library to read test data into their automation suite.
Good point. So that's a nice use case, reading test data. So let me write it, reading test data. Anything else?
Maybe to automate the task of Excel itself. I mean, there are a lot of financial applications which uses Excel for manipulation.
Yes, it can be use case. So for automating Excel in specific task.
What about reporting? We can provide data reports in human-readable Excel format.
Yes, it's also an important use case. There are many applications which provide you a report in Excel format, similar to a banking application. So, reporting in Excel format. Okay, that's enough use cases. So, if we know how to read and write Excel files using Java, we can automate this process by writing logic in our program. Let's start learning this super cool API by its installation. There are two simple options to use Apache POI in our project. First, download jar files and add all of them in Java build path. Second, use Maven dependency inside your Maven project. Although we are going to use the second option, but for better understanding, let's use the first option as well. So in order to download in your browser and search for Apache POI. Open the first website apachepoi.org and click on download section. Here you can find binary distribution in zip format. Just click over it and download same. Check any mirror website and it will start downloading zip files in your local machine. After downloading, unzip the file and open folder to see what are the different jar files. As you can see, There are a lot of jar files which comes in this package. Now in order to use this jar file in our code, we have to add all these jar files in our build path. For this, just open Eclipse and create a simple Maven project with name Excel app. We have just used this name for demo purpose, and now go to build path, click on configure build path, click on add external jars, go to the folder where we have unzipped our jar files and select all the jar files that you want to include in your build path. Click on apply and close, and now we are ready to start working with POI. This step seems to be simple, but in general case we never use this kind of explicit adding of jar files in our build path. Instead, we use Maven dependency. So the second option is relatively easier and recommended. For Maven dependency, again go to the browser and open mvnrepository.com. Here search for Apache POI and click on the latest version available. Select Maven coordinates, go to your project and add these coordinates as Maven dependency. That's it. So here both of the option is doing same task, adding jar files in our project build path. But the second option is quite simple and very easy to distribute our code to anyone else.
Sorry, it might sound dumb, but I don't know yet the full form of POI.
Okay, no worries. That's my mistake. I should tell you that in starting. POI stands for Poor Obfuscation Implementation.
That's weird. Why they have given name as poor?
Honestly, I can't give answer to this question, but yeah, still. The name includes poor. Now we know what are the main use cases of POI and where should we use it. But knowing only this is not enough. We need to go deeper in understanding this library. But that's enough for this session. We will cover more understanding of this library in the next one.